Hello, my name's Ben Kench. I'm the author of Selling for Dummies, and welcome once again to Sales Tip Wednesday. Just my little bit because I like to share ideas. I'm passionate about sales. I'd love to help you grow your sales and your business. But my Sales Tip Wednesday for today is about something that I keep coming across, and it is the closing end of a sale, and it's the negotiation price agreement phase. And so many times I see a buyer take the expected stance of, okay, so I want it for this, after you've told them the price. And you should expect a buyer to not accept your first price. By the same token, he then comes back or she then comes back with, we want it to be within this amount, and you don't accept theirs either. It's standard game playing. But here's what I see often. The customer says, I've got your price, Ben, £3,000. It's a bit more than we thought. So then the reaction back is, okay. Now, some salespeople say, well, what did you think it would be? And the customer would say, well, I was looking it to be nearer to 2,000. And the salesperson goes, well, I think I could do something with this. So how about if we got down to about 2,200? And straight away, we've got this drop where the customer is almost getting straight away what they want. It's wrong, okay? We need to stay strong. Now, I'm using illustrations, but the point is, whether it's a customer saying, I want it to be £180 a month and you've quoted 300, whether it's a customer saying, I wanted it to be under 30 and you've quoted 38, doesn't matter what the figures are, your quote, I assume, had validity. You didn't just make it up. Now, I also assume you've got some wriggle room. So we do expect to negotiate. But it's absolutely critical that you do not concede, number one, large drops, because that smacks of, well, you were ripping them off in the first time. There's no credibility. If your drop is a considerable amount, 20, 30, 40%, don't. You're going to lose the deal, not win it because you've dropped. Secondly, whenever that customer is asking you to come down, my suggestion is throw it back. So the customer says, okay, Ben, we've got your price, 3,000. We were looking more at 2. And I say, okay, that's fine. Out of interest, Mr. Customer, can I just ask you how you were thinking of paying this amount? Were you thinking of paying over our normal sort of 3 monthly period, or were you saying you could pay it all in one go if the price is right? So before I answer their question, I'm throwing it back for a concession. It might be about the monthly amount, it might be about the capital amount, but I want them to give me a reason to drop the price. Or it might be another way. They might say, yeah, okay, Ben, I like that price, but, we need to just trim it a bit. And I say, okay, it's fine. When you say trim it a bit, what sort of trimming did you have in mind? And then they come back with a figure, and then I can say, well, okay, it may be possible for us to trim the amount, but can I ask, because seriously, we're very straight, we give a price and a package and there's validity to the two. If you'd like to trim the price, what would you like to trim in the package? So I'm straight away suggesting that, yes, we can trim the price, but you can't have something for nothing, and there's no ridiculous rip-off margin, so you're not just going to get money off unless you trim some of the package off. Now, any and all of those approaches will win you clients, not lose them because you're staying strong. In fact, after years of selling, what I'm going to say to you is stay strong, because the minute you lowball, the minute you drop, you've lost respect and probably lost any margin that you ever had in the deal. So number one, to close a deal, please think about your negotiation. Whenever you are considering dropping, get a concession from them, maybe over payment terms, maybe over package inclusions. Sometimes a customer will say another one, it's over our budget. I don't think they know what budget means. It's just something they trip off the tongue. But then I would say, okay, I respect that. Can I just ask, was that this year's budget? And obviously, when is your financial year? Did you say February, March? Yeah, so you got next year's budget as well. So when you say over our budget, did you mean this year or next year? thrown them. Now, maybe they have a budget and maybe it's real, but if they do, they have it every year. So I might then come back and say, I'll tell you what, I can't actually trim the price, but to work with your budget, I can do some invoicing now and some invoicing in your next year budget. How would that work? And then the real objection comes out that actually he wanted a price shave, and then I'll make them work for it. So have fun, please. Always come back, ask, share, connect. Tell me, have you had instances where you've stayed strong and it felt good because you won the order? Have you had examples where you lowballed it and you didn't feel good and there was some backlash? Let's share ideas, let's share experiences, and let's make selling more successful, more rewarding for all of us. My name is Ben Kench. I'm here. Please leave your comments. Please connect. I'll see you next Wednesday.